My name is Bernard Seranga, a founder of Namunye Foundation. Our mission is to empower the ghetto children through music, dance, education, and other life-changing skills. I am a proud alumni of Children of Uganda organization who took care of me since 1999 up to 2006. During my time there, I got the opportunity to participate in 3 different tours around the US. This inspired me to give back to my community by training the ghetto children what I have learned from the organization. The journey has been so far a life-changing one for me. 2 of the children's favorite performances are the Larakaraka and Owaro dance. Larakaraka is an intense 3 days courtship dance from the Acholi who live in northern Uganda. When young men in a particular village are ready for marriage, they organize a big dancing ceremony where all potential partners participate. Only the best dancers get partners, so the dance is very competitive. If one is a poor dancer, they're most likely to die as bachelors. The Owaro is a traditional dance and a song that comes from the Samia people of eastern Uganda. It tells about preparing a girl for marriage. Community elders and close relatives come together to advise their daughter on how and what to do when she gets to her husband's place. It is a beautiful and a powerful piece.
Hello, and welcome to the second annual Journey of Light. I'm Pamela Brannon, Children of Uganda's Executive Director. You just witnessed a phenomenal performance led by COU graduate Bernard and his remarkably talented dance troupe. We are so proud of Bernard and his efforts to combat poverty through music, drum, and dance, as well as meditation. Thank you so much, Bernard, for sharing your light and talents with us tonight. Last year's Journey of Light event was an incredible success. Thanks to friends like you, we raised $80,000, surpassing our original goal of $50,000. So many of you reached out after last year's show and requested another virtual opportunity to experience Uganda through the eyes of our beloved children and their families. We're delighted you're joining us this evening in supporting our efforts to empower and educate vulnerable women and their children. We have folks like you watching from all over the world right now, and this event would not be the same without you. Will you help us reach our goal of raising $100,000 tonight? There are many ways to securely give. You can text JOURNEY to 53555 or go to www.givebutter.com/journey. The proceeds from this evening will help fund our efforts to feed our families, invest in women entrepreneurs, as well as supplement the cost of school fees, which have recently gone up dramatically. You can be the spark that ignites transformation for Uganda's most vulnerable population. I am thrilled to welcome our next guest, Rita Namakula. She is our wonderful program director in Uganda, and you probably remember her from last year's show. Welcome, Rita. Having you here with us tonight is such a blessing. From our discussions over 2022, you have shared numerous stories of deep hardship and struggle, especially with the families we serve. Can you share with us what has led to a sharp rise in the cost of living and how hunger in particular is impacting our families?
Thanks a lot, Pamela. I'm so excited to be part of this life transforming journey. Prices of basic commodities have risen worldwide, and Uganda is one of the many developing countries that has been affected by this worldwide trend. The surge began towards the end of 2020 through 2021, and it only kept on rising until now. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the trend is driven by forces beyond the country's borders. The price escalations are mainly attributed to the lockdowns that came with COVID restrictions across the world, and most recently the war between Russia and Ukraine that all led to supply chain disruptions, leading to higher transport costs and increase in other essentials. For example, here in Uganda, inflation rate right now is at 7.9%, the highest it has been in a while. Prices of fuel, cooking oil, soap, food, and other essentials have all doubled. It's really, really sad. And for our beneficiary families that were already vulnerable and struggling, the surge really hit so hard to an extent that, many struggle to meet their basic needs. Some of our families had small businesses they were operating before COVID, but after the lockdown, their businesses collapsed and some of them are no more. Recovery really seems far-fetched and quite unlikely for some of them. As we speak now, hunger is the main crisis for our families. Many of them can only afford one small meal a day, and others survive on just a small cup of porridge a day, especially during holidays or school breaks where kids are back home and the families have grown bigger. By the way, some of these kids are infants and we are so concerned about their growth. So our families struggle and worry about what they are going to eat, their children's education, and health care, which have all become so expensive for them. However, we are not losing hope. We are very optimistic and hopeful that this trend is temporary, the situation is temporary, and it will subside soon. Meanwhile, we are encouraging our families, our beneficiaries to continue looking out for opportunities, to work so hard in order to meet their basic needs, as we also, continue to seek support from our loyal donors and well-wishers who are willing to walk this journey with us and combine efforts on this noble cause to revive our families.
Oh, Rita, I cannot believe the stories that you have shared. The need is tremendous right now. If you would like to donate throughout the show, and we hope you do, it's really easy. Just text Journey to 53555 or go to www.givebutter.com/journey and make your secure online donation. We are truly lucky to have so many amazing supporters, and you'll meet some of them throughout the show. But right now, I want to introduce to you acclaimed actress and a dear friend of mine, Paula Newsome.
Hi, y'all. My name is Paula Newsome, and I am coming to you from the set of CSI Vegas. And I'm a friend of dear Pamela Brannon. The voices you hear in the back are people doing the next scene. But I wanted to take a moment to tell you the amazing things about Children of Uganda. See, I was introduced to Children of Uganda back in 2004. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not one of those people that at the time be given money to different causes. But I'll tell you something, my father grew up with absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And one thing that he always said to me is that he would say to me, not all young black kids can have like a school or a Huffy bike. And when Pamela introduced me to Children of Uganda and what it did, I thought, hey, and it was at a different time. It was at a time when $35 a month was a lot. But I thought, if not me, who? If not now, when? I'm very fortunate that the young woman that I supported, the first young woman that I supported, she's thriving. She's a mom. She has a job, and I took on 3 women this year, and I'm just so grateful. And I'll tell you the best thing that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have an impact on somebody's life, something, number one, that I take for granted and took for granted, but number 2, something that they could not have seen for themselves, something that was just a hope or a wish, and what a huge difference that made. And that's a gift to me. I wish that for you. Paula Newsome, thanking Pamela Brandon and Children of Uganda. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Paula. Your support means the world to the 3 girls you sponsor. Sharing your testimonial with us will make such an impact in the lives of the people we serve every day.
The future of Ugandan women and children is at a crossroads. On the path of poverty and iniquity, dreams are abandoned. Kids drop out of school, young girls become pregnant or get married off, women stay trapped in abusive relationships, and families suffer. But there is another way. Since 1995, Children of Uganda has been a lifeline for vulnerable and impoverished youth by providing access to a quality education, social welfare, and life skills development. We know that a sustainable path of transformation must include the child, their family, and the community. That's why our Family Empowerment Program equips guardians of our students with support to run their own business and gain economic security. The guardians we empower are primarily women, widowed or single mothers, aunts and grandmothers who struggle to care for their children. Our family accountability and sustainability model, known as Fast Track, takes families one step further. Fast Track partners provide holistic care for the entire family unit, including small business training and investments, livelihood support, counseling, and medical care. On the path to empowerment, sponsored students and their guardians advance together, becoming socially and economically self-sufficient, as well as contributing to positive and lasting community development. We believe that the chains of poverty and the cycle of dependency can and will be broken by creating partnership opportunities that result in multi-generational progress. To learn more, visit www.childrenofuganda.org and connect with us on social media. Join us and help illuminate the path to social and economic justice for women, children, youth, and families in Uganda.
Webelenyo, arigato, grazie, thank you. You are part of the COU family, many of whom have kept Children of Uganda thriving since 1995. Whether you have sponsored one of our deserving kids, given a major gift, or become a new sponsor this evening, you are the reason our children and their families have hope today. Our next testimonial comes from an incredible actress and loving supporter of ours, the Emmy-winning Cheryl Lee Ralph. She first met a group of our kids 22 years ago during Children of Uganda's 2000 Tour of Light, and has been a loyal friend of ours ever since. Please join me in welcoming the luminous Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Good evening, friends. I'm Cheryl Lee Ralph, and I am proud to be supporting Children of Uganda's Journey of Light event once again this year. I'm deeply saddened to share with you that the families Children of Uganda serves are suffering from catastrophic hunger. Right now, most families are down to eating one small cup of porridge daily. So can you imagine feeding your children once a day, if at all? As a mother, this hurts my heart. No mother wants to ever be in this position. There is hope, though. Your kind support this evening will ensure that the team at Children of Uganda can deliver food bundles to the most needy people in their program, as well as empower women entrepreneurs. You can make an immediate impact right now. Please go to www.givebutter.com/journey and donate right now. Your generosity is saving lives, and I thank you for making a difference. Have a blessed evening. Support them.
Cheryl understands that no mother wants to see their child hungry or not have the ability to care for them. Please invest right now in a woman or student in our program and ensure they are safe, secure, and fed. Go to www.givebutter.com/journey or text Journey to 53555. You might have read about our IGA women's groups on our website or perhaps our blog. IGA stands for Income Generating Activity. One of the most successful methods of running an IGA is with a small group who pool their talents and resources together on a single project. We currently have 6 groups working, including 2 bookmaking groups, a tailoring group, petroleum jelly making, liquid soap making, and a catering group. You're about to meet 2 of our most successful IGA groups, tailoring and bookmaking. The women will share how COVID-19 affected their business and where they are today.
We thank Children of Uganda for starting for us a project of making books. Our project started on 11th November 2020. We are 9 women in that group, and our group is called Women Come and Do Together.
I'm grateful for the work of Children of Uganda for empowering us with tailoring project. We are 7 in a group. So far I have gained a lot, and them too. At first I was making a few things, but now we can make many things. Some of the things we make are trousers, shirts, dresses in all fashions.
The bad thing that affects us in this corona is that children at home, there's no market for books. We have less customer for this time. But we know when children will go back to school, we shall get more customers and we shall make more books.
When I started tailoring, I started saving some money. I bought constructing materials. I used to live in a small house. In 2022, I constructed my beautiful house. So we are living in a good life with my family. Thank you, Children of Uganda, for empowering me.
We thank Children of Uganda for all whatever they have done for us. May God bless you too.
Thank you, Children of Uganda.
One of my most favorite people in the world is Rita Namwiza. She is a graduate of Children of Uganda and someone making a significant impact in women's empowerment. Welcome, Rita. Can you tell us how Children of Uganda has impacted your life?
Thank you very much, Pamela. Thank you for having me. When I get asked that question, sometimes I am at a loss of words. I joined Children of Uganda in 2000. I was in primary 7, which in Uganda is the last year of primary school. And shortly after primary 7, I went to secondary school and finished 6 years of secondary education, still with support from Children of Uganda. I believe strongly that without Children of Uganda's support, I would probably not have been able to go through primary and secondary school, because living with a single parent, it was not easy. Mm-hmm. But I am very lucky, beyond blessed, that Children of Uganda was there for me. And after secondary education, I acquired a bachelor's degree and went on to do a master's degree in international development, which has opened a whole lot of doors for me and opportunities. I am currently working in the development and humanitarian space, supporting international organizations to deliver much needed support to communities in developing countries across the world, I guess. And so for me, Children of Uganda has been a very important part of my journey, both academic and professionally. And I am very excited that now I get to say that I can give back. So hopefully through the new role as an advisor on the board for Uganda, I will be able to do a bit of mentoring for some young women and potentially a bit of fundraising as well. I'm very, very happy to be a part of this journey with Children of Uganda and looking forward to seeing what the future holds.
Well, thank you, first of all. I know that I say this to you all the time. I am not trying to blow sunshine up your skirt, but I think you're one of the most phenomenal people that I've ever met. And the work that you're doing in the world right now, and you really do have a global reach, is so inspiring. And we are so blessed to have you on our advisory board locally. And so let me ask you, I know that you were talking about the work that you're doing in developing nations and communities around the world, specifically with women's empowerment. I know you're very passionate about that. Can you share with us why?
I should say specifically that I'm actually working right now on a program that works with refugee and host districts in the Western Nile part of Uganda. And it focuses on pregnant women, lactating women, and children under the age of 2. I think for me, given my background, I guess it's natural for me to say that women empowerment is very close to my heart, because through my own life and through the work that I have done, I have witnessed quite a bit of injustice. Women continue to be excluded from political, social, and economic spaces, and systems that perpetuate that exclusion, unfortunately, continue to persist in this country. And so, whereas as a country we continue to speak about transformation, we continue to speak about sustainable development where we leave no one behind, women, a significant number of women do not have the right tools, the right skills, they do not have the platforms and the opportunities to, achieve their utmost potential. And so for a country that has, I believe, about 50% women, that is about 50% women, that is a significant loss. And we cannot talk about transformation without talking about bringing women on the table, bringing women in decision-making spaces, in politics. And I'm very excited about the work that Children of Uganda does, empowering women particularly to be a part of local economies, making it possible for women to acquire the skills that they need to start and sustainably grow businesses. I think that is important. Because when you put money in the hands of a woman, it's not just going to benefit her, it's going to benefit her children, it's going to benefit her friends, her sisters, it's going to have a tremendous trickle-down effect. And that's how we transform the nation, because of that, it starts with bringing women and equipping them with the right skills to, participate fully in development.
Excellent. Oh my God, every single word you said was so spot on. And I don't remember who said this. I think it was Ruth Bader Ginsburg, that women need to be at every table where decisions are being made. And you are so spot on when you say we cannot leave any woman behind. So Rita, allow me to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being on our advisory board in Uganda, for the work that you are doing, for the incredible presentation that you shared with us today. And you are a shining example of what an investment can do in a vulnerable student and where it can lead that student. We could have a child in our program right now that has the cure for Parkinson's locked in their brain, and all they need is an opportunity to get a quality education. And so again, I thank you and I appreciate you more than I can say. Now, you're so welcome. If you are interested in investing in a student like Rita or any of the students in our program, there is still time to make that investment tonight. Go to www.givebutter.com/journey or text journey to 53555. Next, we'd like to introduce you to Catherine. We first met Catherine and her siblings in 2020 when they were living with her abusive father. Our staff was able to put Catherine in a safe home, pay for school fees, provide counseling, food, and other essentials. Thank you, Catherine, for sharing this moving testimonial.
Hi, I'm Anyango Catherine Jasmine, and I'm here to thank Children of Uganda for helping us. I'm here to thank them for saving our lives. Our dad was almost killing us. We used to worry about our lives every day when we can't sleep. Just be there worrying about what you're going to eat. Just be there worrying about the pads. I no longer worry about anything. I have enough room to play. My dad used to tell us that we make noise for him, but we no longer have such. I'm so happy. My mom, my sisters, everyone. I'm with my family and we are safe. I want to thank Children of Uganda for paying for us the rent. I want to thank Children of Uganda for teaching my mom tailoring. I want to thank Children of Uganda for everything. They saved my life, and now I think if I could give them anything, and that's my life. Thank you so much, Children of Uganda. I thank you. And I wish I could even kneel down and thank you, Children of Uganda. Thank you, Children of Uganda. If thank you was something, I would give it to you, Children of Uganda. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I don't worry about the house rent. I don't worry about water. I'm no longer worrying about anything. Even when I get my periods, I'm so happy. I don't have to use clothing. I don't have to use tissues. I'm so happy, Children of Uganda. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You saved us from a murderer. Thank you so much, Children of Uganda. Bye.
Uganda endured the world's longest school shutdown, a total of 83 weeks, affecting more than 10 million students. The pandemic took a tremendous toll on our students and their families' physical and mental well-being. After 2 years of not seeing each other, we gathered our kids for an empowerment camp in December 2021. There were games, sports, and counseling, in addition to dancing, and there's always dancing in Uganda, and lots of sunshine and fresh air. Our students enjoyed 4 days of fellowship, fun, food, and also the opportunity to share their struggles before heading back to school. We were so grateful that all Ugandan schools reopened nationwide on January 10th of this year. Let's now hear from students and their teachers on the transition back to academic life.
I'm very much grateful for the opening of schools after a period of 2 years.
We have now registered 1,442 learners back to school. It has not been easy for us, parents, teachers, and caregivers, and guardians, of course. It's been challenging to us teachers because we've not been working for 2 years.
Some of the teachers have quitted the profession. They have gone to other fields. Remember the 2 years locked. These are teachers who are the same time parents. They have been having children. So along the way, some teachers, to take care of their families, they end up going into some casual work.
It's been challenging to the parents because they've had the children for the whole 2 years, and when many of them were not working much of the time, so it was hard taking care of the children. For the learners missing school for 2 years, it has been great and hard for them because they have missed a lot. They have missed to see their friends at school, to meet their teachers. They've missed a lot of work, academic work. Many of them did not get chance to study while at home.
During the lockdown, I missed learning, my friends, my teachers. I missed school. I missed everything.
Many children lost parents. Some of them were forced into business, selling masks by the roadside. Others were forced to go to quarries to make stones.
Now I'm happy that I'm at school. I'm happy I see my friends. I'm happy I see my teachers. I'm happy that I'm at school.
We thank God we are back at school.
Earlier this year, our team in Uganda welcomed a wonderful new member, Daisy Arutan, as our sponsorship coordinator. I'm so thrilled that Daisy is with me right now. She is going to talk about the state of education in Uganda and give us some background on how education works in the country, as well as where our students are today and what they urgently need. Welcome, Daisy.
Thank you, Pamela. Hello, and thank you for having me here. Uganda's education system is structured in a way that students have 7 years of primary level, 6 years of secondary level, and between 3 to 5 years of university, depending on the course that you're given. Schools were closed for about 2 years, and within that period, Uganda registered the highest rate of teenage pregnancy and child marriages. Upon opening of schools, parents could not afford to send back their children to school because some of them had lost their jobs. Businesses had shut down because lots of them had eaten the capital during the lockdown. And also because some students had already switched off from education because of the long stay at home. Right now, our students are in urgent need of school fees. This is mainly because of the inflation in the country right now. Most schools have increased the tuition, and this is affecting us too as an organization. Our students also need school supplies, mosquito nets, beddings, and food supply and food relief to the most vulnerable families.
Well, I can tell you, Daisy, it is remarkable, despite all of these hardships, how much each and every one of you on the Children of Uganda team continue to show up, do welfare checks, and alert us here in the U.S. to what the most desperate needs are. And I know that you, even in your short tenure with Children of Uganda, have had experiences that have really touched your heart. Could you share one story with us since you started that has really impacted you and why?
Yes. I must say all our children have very unique stories and they are all very touching. But allow me to share a story of John. John comes from a family of 8. He has 7 siblings, and at the time of his recruitment, I read the story of his recruitment. The family did not have a home. They were just living at the mercy of a relative who had given them a small room where they all could fit in to just survive to the next day. The family did not have enough food, so the kids were looking very malnourished. They were not going to school because the mother could not afford to pay their school fees. The mother was jobless. This meant that she could not actually sustain the family. John's mother was at the verge of running mad because she was too stressed and she could not contain the pressure that she was having of being at home. The children are looking at her. She has no food to provide. So at that moment, she had even decided to send her 13-year-old daughter to work in the neighborhood homes as a house help so that she can just financially help the family. So when COU heard of this story, COU was able to recruit John onto the program, and they were also able to put the family onto continuous counseling. And with time, we started to register a transformation in the family. There was great progress. And COU was also able to support John's mother's IGA of crop growing at that moment. And now I am happy to say that John's mother can actually provide for her family. She can afford to buy the basic needs for the family. She has also constructed a family home. It's small, but she says it's just fine because initially they did not have one. So now they have a home to stay in. She has also been able to put up 3 small rooms that she rents out, and this is generating for her additional income from the IGA. From the rooms, she's able to collect $17 per month from each room. So I feel this story is very, it's touching, but it's also life-changing because we've seen the transformation from the time when the kids were malnourished to now the kids looking very healthy and going to school. By the way, she's also been able to send back some of John's siblings to school. So this is really a great story that I can tell, and it's proof that what COU is doing, and with all the support that we get from all the sponsors out there, we really do appreciate it. Shows.
Oh, wow. Ooh, you gave me goosebumps. Oh my gosh, what a story. And you know what? I know we've said it here tonight. I think we've said it a million times. When you invest in a woman, you invest in a nation, because a woman will take care of her family, her village, her community, and ultimately her country. So Daisy, thank you so much for sharing such an incredible story. And thank you for your work. And finally, thank you for joining us here tonight. We are so grateful to you. Children of Uganda is a proud partner of travel technology leader Hotel Engine under its corporate social responsibility program. Launched in 2021, the CSR program supports organizations in the areas of education, the environment, women and children, and social justice. Hotel Engine proudly sponsors 8 of our students: Shelly Hahn, Lawrence, Harriet, Edwin, Catherine, Deo, Warda, and last but not least, Irene.
Hi, Children of Uganda supporters. My name is Audrey Fairbrother, and I help run the Corporate Social Responsibility Program here at Hotel Engine. This year, we are proud supporters of Children of Uganda. I lead the program alongside Anwar Musa, and after hearing his story and getting involved professionally, my husband and I also decided to get involved personally and are proud supporters of the Family Empowerment Program this year. Thank you to all of you, everything that you do. It's an incredible organization, and we're just happy to be a very small part of it.
We have many partnership opportunities available. You can check out our website at www.childrenofuganda.org to learn more. And in the meantime, to contribute to our campaign this evening, please go to www.givebutter.com/journey, or you can text journey to 53555. Family accountability and sustainability, otherwise known as Fast Track, is Children of Uganda's newest model of family empowerment. Fast Track Partners invest in a family's economic stability and well-being for $600 a year. A member of Hotel Engine's team, Audrey Fairbrother, became one of our earliest Fast Track partners this year. She is currently partnering with Rose, the guardian of our student Paul, whose family we are spotlighting now. Her transformation is remarkable and one that gives all of us here at Children of Uganda tremendous inspiration.
Amanya gange Nakyanzi Rose, omwana agoba Yerukyamuzi Paulo, ekitongole gwe kimperererako. Nebaza Children of Uganda olw'ebirungi byenkoledde okumpererako omwana Yerukyamuzi Paul na okumpa yo capital.
I'm now digging in my garden. After digging, I'm going to plant green peppers.
Nteeka mu kibiina ninyongerezaako ninsobole mwanyi ninyongerezaako nintereka mu kibiina nibampolayo ningaba nayo nibwe nali ntereseeyo ningula material enzimba ennyumba eno. Nsiimye nnyo nsiimidde ddala ebirungi byonna bye mutukoledde n'okutuwa emmere n'ebijanjaalo n'akawunga byonna n'omuceere tweyanziza nnyo tweyanzeeke. Children of Uganda mwebala okubeera n'omwoyo omulungi. Omukama abakuume abawa omukisa. Tweyanziza muddeyo bulungi.
Thank you, Children of Uganda.
"26 families now have Fast Track partners and are being holistically supported. I would like to introduce to you Children of Uganda's sponsorship assistant, Rose Naroga, not to be confused with our guardian, Rose. Rose works closely with our Fast Track families. We're nearly 1 year into the program, Rose. Can you share with us how it's going?
Thank you, Pamela. I'm glad to be part of this transformation journey. Children of Uganda embrace Fast Track support this year, and this support includes IGA, healthcare, and welfare support. 25 families are being trained to ably manage their IGAs and are always monitored to offer counseling. 25 families received welfare supplies of beddings, and one family had a toilet constructed for them as a way of improving hygiene. All these families have a positive mindset of transforming their lives to self-reliance, which mindset is in line with Children of Uganda's ultimate goal of seeing these people being able to provide for themselves for a long time beyond Children of Uganda's support. For a family to be supported under Fast Track, it should have a running IGA, it should be hardworking, active, a struggling family, and it should have the potential to run an IGA.
Wow. You know, I don't know any Ugandan that's not hardworking, especially those who are in our program. And it is such a thrill to be able to invest in someone and see that transformation happen right before your eyes. And I know no one knows more about that than you, Rose. So given how successful the program is going, can you share with us how people can get involved as a Fast Track partner?
We are always glad to have new partners. If you would like to become a partner, please visit our website. You'll find emails, telephone contact for our US team, and they will gladly take you through the process. I'm so grateful to all our partners and all those that are willing to join us for enabling Children of Uganda achieve its ultimate goal.
Rose, we love you so much. You are such an incredible ambassador for Children of Uganda. And we thank you for being here with us tonight and for your tremendous work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I have a very special announcement. We are more than halfway to our goal. Woohoo! Yes, queens, yes. This beautiful lady next to me is Nicole Mormon. She is the brains behind this outfit. I couldn't do anything without her. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, everyone who's been donating. Don't stop now. Please go to www.givebutter.com/journey or text journey to 53555. This has been a night to remember, and you have truly blown us away once again. Thank you for all you have done to make Journey of Light 2 such a major success. And speaking of success, it is such a joy and honor to have another graduate of ours, Christine Nanchinga, close out the show. Christine traveled on 2 tours of light and is now singing and performing professionally in Uganda. Here is her wonderful music video, I Am Woman, to close us out. Once again, thank you and good night.
I am woman, hear me roll, and I'm thus too big to ignore. And I know too much to go back and pretend. 'Cause I've had it all before, and I've been down there on the floor. No one's ever gonna keep me down again. Oh yes, I am wise, but it's wisdom born of pain. Yes, I've paid the price, but look how much I gain. If I have to, I could do anything. I am strong, I am invincible, I am woman. You can bend but never break me, 'cause it only serves to make me more determined to achieve my final goals. And I come back even stronger, not a novice any longer, 'cause you deepen the conviction in my soul. Oh yes, I'm wise, but it's wisdom for the pain. Yes, I've paid the price, but look how much I gained. If I had to, I could do anything. I am strong, I am invincible, I am woman. Omuzademu atoduka, chimuli choyagala omulasakaba, sina omwana wa mama. Imuka, imuka kwesi enkomelelo yansi. Imuka, imuka kwesi enkomelelo yansi. Oh yes, I'm wise, but it's wisdom for the pain. Yes, I've paid the price, but look how much I gained. If I had to, I could do anything. I am strong, I am invincible, I am woman. If I had to, I could do anything. I am strong, I am invincible, I